ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Kansas City Royals. The Dodgers look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Tom Seaver will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee-wee Reese. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Seaver is up over 4,500 innings of work in his long career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. The 1-2. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Full count to Reese, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Snyder.
Next for the Dodgers, Duke Snyder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. David Price gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Digging in now, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Snyder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Stepping in, Robin Yount. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Popped up. Muncy is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third,
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He
Carter.
went deep in the contest last night. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth,
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Yount has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Mickey Mantle, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Perez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. No one out with a runner at second. Hit weakly back to the mound. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Settling in now, Eddie Matthews. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Perez leads off first with one away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Snyder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So we're running at first here with two gone in the inning. And that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Price pauses. Here it is. Left side. He's got it. Robinson at second base, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Max Muncy, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Russell Martin. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the
Batting
gap
up.
like that, nothing
The
but good
second
things
baseman.
can happen.
Oh,
Neither
yeah.
one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it,
Denver.
and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. The 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Swung on and hit in the air to left. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left
Stepping
fielder,
up to the
number
plate,
8.
Ryan Braun.
Ryan.
He flew out in his last at
Braun.
bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll
Now
at
batting.
least set up the double
The
play
shortstop.
possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yo.
So stepping in, Robin Yount. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he fouls this one off. On the year, Yount is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking
Now
back at
batting,
his last
catcher,
start, he racked up
Gary
9 Ks, and now he's looking like he
Gardner.
can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate now, Gary Carter. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And another foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
3-2, full count. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So striding in, Pee Wee Reese. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
To first, Perez gloves it, and this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting, the center fielder.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Matt Kemp. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for LA. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Mickey Mantle. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And Robinson will throw him out. One gone.
Now batting.
Ready
first
now,
baseman.
Tony Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perez.
The 1-1. Swung on and grounded a Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. Reined in. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
third
Eddie
baseman.
Matthews. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Snyder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Royals. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Nope.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in, Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Damon is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Johnny Damon. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Base hit into right center. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
Now
Not a lot
batting,
of good scoring
shortstop.
opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Up next for the Royals.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Gary Carter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Gary Carter. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. Well, speared by Price on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Royals are on top 5-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.